Yeah, now, darling, come on, come on.
Welcome back to KFC Live, the C&U segment. Tonight's special guest is Brendan O'Donnell. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, all the way from Long Island. Holy smokes.
Yeah, yeah.
How long have you been playing? Tell me.
I've been
singing. Playing?
Well, I've been singing since I could talk. Really, since third grade, I guess, was the first time I sang in choir. Music has always just been, you know, what made me happy for the most part. So,
okay. What decided you? What decision did you make to get into this business? Tell me about that. Or what made you?
It's not the business aspect of it. I just love to make music, and I'd like to try to find a way to not have to do anything else with my time except write and perform and record music. So, you know.
You're working towards that now? You're doing the Northeast tour?
Yeah,
a lot of venues that you're playing?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of good venues. I've been very fortunate in that sense that the CD that we did about a year ago now has got me into enough doors of places that are tough to get into, especially not being from the area, because, you know, they know that nobody in the town knows who you are. So, you know, the first time they let you in really has to be just on the fact that they like what you do musically, and we've been fortunate that some very good venues have done that for us so far, and, you know, hopefully we'll keep playing more of them.
Well, you seem to be very tight musically. I mean, it seems to have a good
I have some great musicians. I just have some great musicians that play with me. I'm very lucky in that sense.
Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, Gray, my drummer, Gray Legere, is the one that I've played with the longest of anyone that's on stage here tonight. I actually had a gig at a club in Manhattan called The Bitter End before I recorded the record. And Gray was in, it's funny, as much time as I go out and I spent looking for musicians to play with, Gray found me, which makes me all the more certain that you know, he's the one I'm supposed to be playing with. We were playing a gig at the Bitter End, and he just heard us outside through the window, and I came outside and he gave me his card, and we've been playing together ever since, about a year now. He recorded on my record with me. And Kevin I met through Gray, and he's played an awful lot of gigs with us around the Northeast as well. They played together in a group called Pouch for years, and still play gigs with the group. I mean, they do shows together, so that's how I met Kevin. And Asha, I actually placed an ad in the Village Voice. People for years had said, you know, oh, if you're looking for musicians, just put an ad in the Voice. You do get a lot of responses, you know, not necessarily a lot of people that work, but Asha has been perfect.
She's awesome, absolutely.
Yeah, she's terrific. So,
fantastic.
You know, we've been real lucky. I've been real lucky.
So the synergy works very well.
Yeah, we see, you know, I think it's funny, you know, I do so much of the writing, and, you know, I book all the gigs, and, you know, as far as taking the energy to get it out there and try to get us to get to the next level where we can do it, you know, I'm mostly the one doing that, you know, but I really, and in that sense, it's why I play under the name, my own name, Brendan O'Donnell, and I write all the songs. But I enjoy, you know, one of my favorite things about playing music is finding other musicians that I enjoy playing with and feel a bond with, to share that, because it's such a personal thing, and I need to feel some kind of affection for the people I play for and play with, and you know, despite that it's Brendan O'Donnell, I try to make it as much of a group thing as possible. You know.
As far as taking your music to another level, do you feel that your music has some type of category to it, or?
That's, you know, that's a really tough question, because I guess the type that I keep hearing industry-wise is AAA, contemporary, adult contemporary AAA is what they say. I have no idea what that means. Okay. But,
I don't either.
But that tends to be what they all say. So I don't know. I would say it's a combination of rock and pop. Okay. I would assume, you know. It's very, I'm very into, what I try to do is to try to make stuff that musically interests me, you know, but I also, of course, want things that other people can understand and appreciate as well. So it's a very fine line to try to write music that isn't too self-serving, but also doesn't compromise.
We appreciate it. It looks
Thank you.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
very much.
Absolutely. Okay, and we can see Brendan O'Donnell. Let's take a look. Let's go out and about. Got October 3rd. Tuesday, 12 noon, at the Duo Show. This is at St. John's University Student Union, Queens, New York. Also October 18th, Wednesday, 10 p.m., Arlene Grocery, 95 Stanton Street, New York City, New York. If you'd like to get in touch with Brendan, the phone number is 516-527-9871. You can also reach him on the web at BrendanO'DonnellMusic@yahoo.com. Okay. We can get your CD through that.
Yeah, you can. You can also visit my website, which is www.beehivepro.com, beehivepro.com/O'Donnell, O-D-O-N-N-E-L-L. And that'll give anybody information on where I'm playing and how to come see me. You can sign up on my mailing list there. My phone number's for a cell number to try to reach me if you're interested in booking us for gigs. We're doing a lot of college things now. We're just starting to hear from colleges. They're actually now, thankfully, contacting us about playing. And you can call 516-527-9871 and for any information about really anything to do with the group and where we're playing and, you know, how you can get us to play parties or events and such. So.
Okay, sounds great. What are you in store for later tonight?
Well, I have a couple other songs that I've been trying to do. One is called These Moments. It's had a lot of success so far. At one major record company, there was someone there who's a big fan of ours, that's his favorite song. There's a site called MP3dom where it was chosen as the pop song of the day, and that's done really well there. We're also going to be doing a song that has a lot of, I have a lot of personal connection to physical insecurity, I guess, because when I was growing up, I used to be really overweight. I was, my top weight, I think, was 315 pounds, and then when I lost the weight, I actually went way toward the other end where I was anorexic to the point that it almost killed me. And so I'm very sensitive to the images that are put out on people as far as what is appropriate and what is attractive or not. And I have a song that means a lot to me called She's So Pretty, which is just about the false expectations that pop icons tend to inflict on the masses as far as to what we're supposed to look like when they don't even look like that. You know, it's like hours and hours of thousands of dollars of grooming to get up there and make these magazine covers. And, you know, some people are healthy enough and together enough. I'm not saying that I was anorexic because I was trying to look like any of those things. I just don't think that it's all that responsible, really. You know, I think people should
agree with you, absolutely.
Be a little more sensitive to how people feel in looking at these things. So that's a very special song to me, and I tried to make it kind of makes sense to me that it's sort of in a very popular formula because it's a pop market that is getting saturated with all this, you know, type of imagery. So it's a very heavy pop song, but it means a great deal to me lyrically.
I'm looking forward to listening to it.
And
sounds great.
The third song was, the third song is a fun rock song. It's called Break, which is just about a character who is so constantly needing affirmation and support to not just collapse and break, you know, constant need of affection and support. And, you know, one of the lines is, I'm subject to your whims, I'm at the mercy of your mercy. I depend on what you give and I'll starve if I cannot devour you. It's just needing too much. You know, you should be able to try to find some steady ground to stand on, and it's very hard for a lot of people to do that and, you know, relax a little.
I understand completely.
So.
Okay, all right. So I'm very psyched. Okay, let's take it out right now. We have coming up after this, right now, we got a movie preview, so you got to stay tuned.